Hello everyone and welcome. Today I want to show you something brand new inside Astro Imaging Toolbox. This is called AIT Solar Insight, which is this software here. Let me just minimize this one to avoid confusion, okay? And honestly, this is not just another solar viewer. This is a dedicated solar analysis workspace designed to help you see the sun, measure it, understand it, compare it, and document it in a way that simply does not exist in most astrophotography software. What makes this tool special is that it's built for both beautiful visual exploration and real scientific insight. You can work with your own solar images, your own solar videos, and even compare them with archived solar data across the time. So what is it, AIT Solar Insight? It is an all-in-one module for solar image and video analysis. You can use it to load a solar image, load a solar video, detect sunspot groups automatically, measure structures, inspect prominences, compare scale against Earth, generate reports, compare your observation with solar archive data, and even create solar time-lapse sequences, which, by the way, this is a wonderful feature. And for this last feature, you don't even need to use your own photo or video. But I will show you that in the right time. So this is not just about looking at the sun. It is about turning solar data into something measurable, understandable, and useful. Let's open any image. Let's start with that. Very simply. So you load solar image. I have just one here, for example. You click open, and here we go. So as you can see, as soon as the image is loaded, Solar Insight gives you a clean working scene where we can inspect the solar disk and prepare it for analysis. We can run solar analysis, but in this case, it's not going to change anything. Why? Because you've already ticked here, analyze automatically after import. So once you open the image, you import the image, will be automatically analyzed. So it's not going to change the result. This is what I mean. Okay, this is just to give you this, let's say, this overview, let's say, as an overview. So this is where the tool begins detecting the solar disk, calculating scale, identifying sunspot groups, and building the scientific overlays. And this is also where the tool starts to show its real value. We are not just seeing a solar photo anymore. We are seeing a structured analysis environment. As you can see, around the solar disk, we have those groups. Those are groups of sunspot. And let me show you something. You can move them, by the way. Okay, you can also move them. You can, this is not one of them. This is like, how can I say, the inside, the activity of the sun. Those can be moved wherever you want. We are in basic mode. We can go in scientific, which will change a little bit. Okay. You have different solar filter. You can choose from, let's say, this kind of profile, if you want, like detection look, which help the detection, the scientific look, and then obviously you can read the view, okay, and the overview. Now, I usually, the solar filter, I usually prefer either, the original, it depends, to be honest with you, but I prefer like the white one, which helps me to understand better what I'm looking at. And the structure enhancement, you can enhance or reduce what is the structure of the picture. I prefer, in this particular case, I prefer to remove it. I know it's flat, I understand that. when the sun is not flat, you know, can be much more like this, but let's say. And then I can increase what is the sunspot sensitivity, and you will see something changing. Now, once you go for this, you can see more sunspot will be analyzed, revealed from the software itself. You can see from the top here that you have an insight summary. So like 13 sunspot groups detected, high 99 solar activity insight. Then you have kilometer per pixel, the impact insight here. Large of multiple active groups are visible. This is a visual significant solar scene. Now down here, you have, by the way, you can zoom. Yeah, I forgot to show you that. You can also zoom. It's very useful when you want to see better or take measure. You can take measure, I will show you that as well. You have the scene highlight with the groups. Also, if you go in detection, you can basically select the different groups, okay? You can double click on a group to hide it. As you can see, it was here. You can double click again and we'll come back. You have hide all, show all, or just the toggle selected, the same as double click. Now select region, it shows you Sunspot group 2. I can click on the number 4 here and you will see the number 4 with all the details. Contain course, how many, the quadrant, northwest, heliographic latitude, the central meridian distance, more diameter, project area. You have the projected area. You have very, very good insight already here. Now, what else? Measurement. Let's say I want to know the distance. Example, I want to know the distance, let's say, between these two sunspots here, the number 3 and the number 6. Now, if you can as well, again, you can do like hide all if it helps you to take a better measure, okay? You click, you go in the measurement tool mode, you have distance and arc, in this case is a distance. So you just give a first click here, second click on the destination, so between the two sunspots. And you will have manual distance of 162,000 kilometers, which is like 12.72 Earth. This is the comparison, okay? Straight line in kilometers as well. Now, this is exactly the kind of workflow I want, not just detection, but detection with context. Now, talking about detection, we have the detect prominences. We have, sorry, detect prominences now, but I don't have any here, so it doesn't show anything. Okay. Now, why we don't have anything here? Because this is a picture. It was not taken user like the HA alpha filter example. So you cannot see more than this. But we will arrive there and I will show you how it works. As I said, you don't need to take even the picture if you want. You don't need to buy an expensive telescope, a specific solar one. Yes, it's amazing, absolutely, it's amazing, but it's not necessary right now, not with this tool, because this is not just a tool, this is a wonderful application, a scientific application, and we'll show you what we can do later. Okay, so in the detection, I already show you here, we had the overview, the initial overview, the detection, okay. We have the compare, okay, the last group that has been chosen. So it is the 4, as you can see from here. Let me just show all, is the 4 one. So let's say I take the number 1, I go and compare, and you have some details here about it, okay? Now, load matching archive frame. This is very interesting. You can use different kind of compare mode. In this case is the scale. So we'll give you information about that. You see 6.14 times higher, bigger, sorry. Then you have the split one, and you have more and more. You have the blink, you have the swipe. So as you can see, you have different method to analyze, to see data, to see what is happening over here. So one of the most powerful ideas in the Solar Insight is the scale comparison, obviously. Here, the selected group is compared against Earth scale references, as I just showed you. So instead of just reading a diameter in kilometers, you immediately understand how large a structure is in a human way. that makes the analysis much more powerful for personal study, outreach, education, presentation, and social sharing. Timeline. Now, here we have also the evolution tab. To work on the evolution tab, we need to load a capture set. Okay, I can show you that as well. Actually, I can do it even now. Let me show you this. I have frames here. Those are a number of frames. I don't know, many. It doesn't matter. I load them. Let me just wait that is loading. It takes just a few seconds. Let me put it bigger here again. Now, the evolution map activity and peak Earth scale across the session. Okay, that you can see here. 31 tracked path, 10 growing, 11 stable, etc. with the time and whatever. And you have the number of frames, the drift, the trend, and the peak. Plus, obviously, here you have like a kind of report. Now, timeline. Timeline is, to me, is something that I'm really proud of. Something wonderful. So you don't need to have a picture. Now we have a picture here. Doesn't make any difference. Leave it there. Now here, solar archive frame time. So day, month, here, and time. So you choose, I can just leave whatever it is now, which is the default one, default for today, obviously. And also I will show the filter here. Okay. So we do load solar archive, and what is going to do? The software will load the image of the sun in this specific time and date. So I click on it, and here we go. Now, as you can see here, we have this new image. It's very simple one. Now, simple why? Because I'm not using any specific filter. Okay, we know already that I can change from the white, I can change to the blue, I can change to the alpha, whatever. It's not this. Let's go with the same identical picture, but let's go for something different. And you will understand better what I'm talking about now. You can start to see the real power of this software. Here we go. Now, in this picture, let's just hide for a second. Go in detection, I do hide all, so you have a better image of the sun. On here, down here, let me show you. The detect promises now, and here we go. Now we have these two prominences that once you click, you can see also here highlighted in purple. Okay, here you can also click on them, as you can see, and you can measure and whatever. All right, now this is the sun in that specific day and time, but I can also, again, I can change the way that the picture has been taken. Okay, tell me, is not this amazing? Now you can see all the solar activity, even the outside of the sun. And the last one as well, which is this one. Now, let's go to the next step. So, as I said, those are the most, in my opinion, this is one of the most amazing features of this software, but this is not everything yet. We can create a time-lapse video. How? We choose a starting date and the end date, and date and time, I mean, so it's a full timestamp basically. And this software will retrieve all the images of the sun in that time range, and then will combine them one after each other in a way that will become a wonderful and amazing video. By the way, before you create the video, what you can do, you can decide which kind of filter you want to apply. I honestly, I really love this one, but I will do something different this time. Usually I do the first one, Okay, it's loading. Let me see. Okay, usually I use this one, which is it's fantastic, but I want something more. Maybe this one. Let's see. Let's use this one. Let's do something different this time. Okay. So FPS, you can choose frame per second, 15, or and the max number of frame of the video. Why? Obviously, you can put whatever you want, but more you put, longer will take. Let's do something minimal now. I will just leave like this, and I will take a pause during the video to don't let you wait the whole time. Okay, so I will start with the time lapse here. Obviously, you can also create a local time lapse. Okay, previous movie, and so you have different options. Okay, so create solar archive time lapse. I do click here. Automatically will give us a name for the file, for the video file. Let's just leave it here. I do save. Once you do save, this is the progress bar, and you can see also building solar archive time-lapse frame 2 out of 72, which is the maximum number I choose here, and it starts to build them. Okay, I will just pause the video now, and I will come back very soon. Okay, let's see, I'm back. I just paused the recording to don't let you wait the whole time. Okay, so it's almost ready. Now at the end of it, now you will see the generated video as a preview, but obviously will be saved in that file that we choose at the start of this task. Here we go, and look at this. Now here, as a matter of fact, you can pause, restart, etc. I usually prefer to see slower. Obviously, this will be in loop, but you can also enlarge from here or not. I think so. Yes, here we go. And this is the solar activity. Now, I don't have a lot of frame, and you don't see a lot of, oh, look at this on the side. Now, obviously, the activity that you see, it depends from even the filter that we choose, right? But it's amazing. Also, let me close this one. In this particular case, we choose, like, let me see, I didn't even move anything, so it was 24-hour. You can put the date and time that you want from start and end, but also you have those profile button down here, like last 6 hours, last 24, and the last 48. And this is basically what you can do. Now, it's not just about that. About the groups, I didn't talk too much, but we have the details of it here. Let me just go for something more easy to see right now. And as I said, here we go. Groups are readable. You have the number of the group and the sort of detail, basically coordinate kilometers and how many times bigger of Earth. So like this one is 1.20, and this one is the bigger one, the bigger group example, which 2.21 times bigger than Earth, or like Earth, you need 2.20, 2.2 Earths, let's say, to have this measure, this size, okay? And well, like this, yeah, you have more data. You have also the area in kilometer, square kilometer. Now, the report tab, so you have a smart explanation here, an analysis snapshot, and scientific report preview. Out of that, down here, you can also export the data. So you have annotated image, which is basically this one, scientific CSV, analysis report, scientific PDF report, social share card. So example, I want to go for this report. I just write scientific report. Okay. Now let me just open that for you. And what is it here? Okay, this is what we just saved. Double click, and it will go. So AIT Solar Insight Scientific Report, and we have all the data from the software. I mean, to me is wonderful, wonderful. I have to say the truth. I'm not lying on that. So what I love about the tool is that it connects several worlds at once. So it gives you visual input, measurement, interpretation, comparison, time analysis, and export the data, the scientific data. That combination is rare. Most tools do one piece of this. AIT Solar Insight brings all of it into one dedicated environment. So this is AIT Solar Insight in a nutshell, let's say in a nutshell. A new way to analyze the sun inside Astro Imaging Toolbox. If you want to do more than simply view solar images, if you want to do measure them, understand them, compare them, and turn them into real insight, this is the tool I built for that purpose. If you'd like to learn more, try it or follow the next update. Check the link below, and thank you for watching.